Good day every all. For today's video, I would like to give a glimpse of how our do-it-yourself solar system is connected. I will be showing a single line diagram and hopefully be able to show where devices are at. And what you see on the screen now is somewhat close to the finished wiring except for the exposed wires and all. Yo. So the panel for the breakers are also in. Well, this is the main breaker, and this is the breakers for, well, these are not all breakers, but this is the breaker for the AC, a surge suppressor, AC surge suppressor, power meter, so we will know the power delivery of the inverter. Another breaker, this is a DC breaker, and the surge suppressor, DC surge suppressor. Yay! It's done. It's done. It's done. So, wiring is done from the PVs to the inverter. So they run all the way there, then goes to circuit breakers and surge suppressors, and then it goes back to there. And I tried turning it on, and it's working. Although it says, I'm not sure if you're able to read it. It says grid lost fault. Yeah, mainly because I'm not yet connected to the grid, but I've removed the cover. So what I'm trying to do now is to connect the inverter to our Wi-Fi for monitoring purposes. Wiring here is not done yet. I still need to put in a ducting for this, or a sleeve, so it doesn't look ugly like this. But I've just connected them this way in order to test out whether everything is working, and it seems it's working right now. Let's see how it goes. I'll be trying to connect it to our Wi-Fi. In the instructions here, yeah, for sure you won't be able to read this. Connect to the SSID. Yeah. Solax power. Solax. That's a Solax. Connect to Solax. And then, yeah, it says connect to 11.11 11.11 dot 11.11.11.1. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Oh, okay. So, yeah, essentially what we're trying to do is to connect to the inverter's Wi-Fi SSID. Then after that, you connect to, using a web browser, you connect to HTTP 11.11.11.1. And I'm supposed to be presented with a UI like this, but it seems to be not working. Maybe I need AC power to make this work. I'm not sure. Oh, there. See? It's now asking me to, yeah, I'm not sure if you can see this. It's asking me now to put in the username and password. What's the username? admin. That's the default one. I need to change this later on. Yeah. There. I'm in. Basic. Monitor. System. I think I need to let it connect to our Wi-Fi, because right now I'm connected to it via the Wi-Fi dongle's SSID.
These are the keys.
It should reboot any moment now. Did it reboot? I'm not sure. Yep, so what I'm trying to do now is to connect the circuit breakers of the inverter towards our main circuit breaker. So what I'm trying to do is, since I don't have enough circuit breakers, well, there's no more space for another circuit breaker. So what I'm trying to do is to use this circuit breaker assigned for our second floor lightings. I've removed the wire, and what I'll do is I'll just try to combine these lines to the circuit breaker of the ground floor lighting. Anyway, our load for lights is just very minimal. It doesn't even go above 200 watts. I think from my computation it's just around 120 watts. So 15 amperes is more than enough for that purpose. So since this will be freed, then I will just be using this for our inverter. Yep, so that's the plan.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight.
I was looking for the manual for how to connect this meter. This end will need to go to the inverter, and this other end will need to go to pins 7 and 8 as stated in this connection diagram. So pins 7 and 8 will be connected to pin number 7 and 8 as well of the RJ45. All lights are on, all electric fans are on, TV is on, air conditioning is on, and guess what? The indicator is not even moving. Yeah, it's a win. The solar panel, solar system is working. It's providing power now. I've turned on everything. I've turned on the aircon. I've turned on all electric fans. I turned on all lights. And based from the main power meter, we're not getting any power from the electric company at all. Right now it's producing 900 plus watts because the sun is being covered by clouds. So now I'll just go and fix all the wiring, like those two wires. I need to put them back. And Cookie, how's school?
Good.
At this point, all electrical connections are in. Some stuff just needs to be finalized, like the sleeves and the wire covers. So yeah, now our system is producing electricity and we are essentially using free energy during the day. Our goal here is to do net metering, where during the day, where we are hopefully generating extra energy, we'll be selling that to the grid and use the proceeds for that sale during the night. It's like we are storing our generated energy during the day in the grid instead of in batteries. In the next video, we will look at how our electrical power generation is even without net metering. So stay tuned and get subscribed if you haven't to be updated on next and future videos. See ya!
So guys, this is the coolest thing. So bye.